Capitol Hill to Wall Street. This is Politics and Profits with your host, Rick Amato.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Rick Amato. It's time for Politics and Profits.
We follow the trends on Capitol Hill that lead to the profits on Wall Street. We expose the hard facts of what your elected officials are doing when you're not looking. And we show you how you can profit from their politics. The American dream is alive and well, and you can be proud to call America your home. And now, it's Rick Amato.
Welcome to Politics and Profits. I'm Rick Amato. Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida. He is setting an example, many say, for the rest of America on how to handle both the COVID pandemic and the economy. Texas and Mississippi, of course, have had a major announcement recently. But on the other side of the coin, those on, let's say CNN and MSNBC say he's got it all wrong, DeSantis does. They say that he's got it all wrong, and perhaps, up until a week ago, they would say he should follow Governor Andrew Cuomo in New York. They're not saying that anymore. The rumors are getting louder and stronger that DeSantis may run for president in 2024. Join me at this time from Naples, Fort Myers area is an approved vaccine provider of the COVID vaccine. She's vice president of BrightStar Care in Naples and Fort Myers, Florida. Let's welcome back to the show, Susan Nimnuan. Susan, good to have you with us.
Hi, thank you for having me again.
You know, Susan, it's important here. You have an important message. You're an approved vaccine provider. You work with the elderly population that are at an in-home care status. And if I say this wrong, correct me. We want to get you, for those who may have missed our previous appearance you had here, you say Governor DeSantis is doing the right thing. He's handling it well from your professional, scientific, medical background. In addition to that, there are some areas he can improve upon and set an example for the rest of America. Do I have that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I'm in this industry because I care about the seniors, and his whole mission right now is seniors first. So he's doing it right, but there is a piece of the pie that he's missing out on. We've been overlooked, we've been excluded, and I just want to help correct it for our state and continue to be a leader for the nation. When
you say we've been overlooked and excluded, are you referring to the at-home care, the in-home care patients?
Yeah. Our in-home care agency, the industry of in-home care has been overlooked. We've been excluded from the start of the pandemic, and it is still continuing. You're hearing conversations. You're seeing more activity happen and home care be discussed. You're hearing him visit homebound seniors, and I support that, but there's still a misconception about our industry, and I'm here to dispel those misconceptions, and I'm here to fix the problem.
All right, Susan, tell us what those misconceptions are.
You know, people sit here and they think, home care, you just take your patients to the grocery store, to the doctor, and that's not true. We do care for seniors in the home setting. We also are a support system. We staff in hospitals, hospice, long-term care facilities, assisted living, memory units, skilled rehabs. We staff school nurses. We also work a after-school program for special needs children. Our staff are everywhere, just, not transporting a patient to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So we're providing hands-on care in the home as well.
So perhaps there's just a misperception of what goes on at the political level, of what goes on in in-home care.
For sure.
What do you think? Do you think the governor's office, not just his, but others across America, they feel this population is safe? Or why are they, what causes that misperception in your mind?
I think unless you work in the industry or you've had a personal connection to the industry, you really don't know about our industry. I also think that when there are decision makers making decisions, they're trying to do the best they can and serve as many people as they can. And there's not a lot of education. There's not a lot of resources about our industry. And then specifically in our industry, most agencies just do non-medical or personal care. we're unique in the sense that we do medical and non-medical. So in addition to personal care, I have nurses, I have physical therapy, occupational therapy. We do in-home infusions for patients that are immunocompromised, as well as our traditional services of senior care. So we're a little bit different than your traditional home care. So I understand where people might get the misconceptions from, and that's why I want to be here to be the voice for our industry and really bring awareness to what we do, because this population does deserve the same opportunity as those in a facility.
Well, I think it's great what you're doing, Susan, because one of the problems with the American political system, and nothing's perfect, is those that don't have a voice, those that are not represented to elected officials, are heard and represented the least, typically speaking.
Absolutely.
And this feels like that group. You know, if Governor Ron DeSantis is going to run for president, and that message keeps getting louder, wouldn't it be nice for him to, his state of Florida, set another example for the rest of America? As we wind down our remaining moments, Susan, any message, in case they watch this show, any message you would like to get out to the governor's office directly that you haven't already said?
I support the governor. I support seniors first. I'm here to help this industry that's been overlooked, and I can get it done. I've done the research. I've done the work. I've made the investment, and I want to get this done, and I won't stop until I do. He wants every senior who wants to be vaccinated. I want the exact same thing. So let's work together and get this overlooked population taken care of. We can do it tonight.
Susan Nimnuan, it's a great message. You're doing a great job speaking up for a population that is not being represented politically. And we thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you so much.
Broadcasting from the Liberatory CPA studios, more with Politics and Profits right after this.
Politics and Profits with Rick Amato is brought to you by Liberatory Accounting, the IRS problem solvers. To find out how Liberatory Accounting can help you, call 877-6-SOLVER. That's 877-6-SOLVER.